Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this morning mountain weather update. All right, here's what I'm seeing this morning. So California, you've got moderate to heavy snow coming back into the forecast this afternoon, tonight, and into tomorrow morning. The Wasatch, you've got light snow today, a bit of a break, and then the heavy snow returns tonight through tomorrow with some heavy additional accumulations. Tetons, you've got light snow today and again on 222. Colorado, light snow today, and then moderate snow afternoon, evening, 221 into 222. And then looking down the road, still looking at this northern branch energy coming in with a really nice preferred flow, 225 through 229 with some big totals across the Intermountain West and the Pacific Northwest. And the Northeast, you've got some light snow, 223, maybe mixing with a little bit of rain, and then a storm system for 227, 229. All right, we'll look at all that in this forecast update. So here's water vapor satellite imagery this morning. On this year, moisture aloft is in the whites and the blues. Here's our big trough, slowly moving into the west coast in California, sending these little waves of snow out ahead of it. The main storm will depart late 20 into 21 and 22 through Utah and then into Colorado. The whole low will move through that area with the jet. Another big trough back here in the Gulf of Alaska. This will send a little piece of energy out ahead of it into California, but the larger area will go up and over the top and then come crashing down into the lower 48 as part of that northern branch buckling to the south, 225 through 229. All right, here's the jet stream pattern so you can really see it. So there's the jet by the end of business today. Trough, here it moves into the interior. Late tonight into 221, 222 through Utah, Four Corners, Colorado. All right, here's 222 end of day. Here comes the next little trough approaching California. Now watch what happens. As we get to 225, 226, here it comes. Northern branch buckles down with its own energy, its own storm system, merging with the southern branch, and we're going to see a pretty nice west-northwest flow along with all of that storm moisture across the interior. So that's 226 end of day. Here's 227. Look at that little dip. See that trough right there sliding through Colorado and Wyoming and Utah? That's going to deliver some really nice totals. There's 228. It's gone. Now watching the next area of low pressure reload with the northern branch, and that could be coming in first week of March. All right, putting some moisture on all of this. That's the situation by this afternoon at 5:30. You can see where the areas of snow are. Main low pressure begins to pull out of California, and there it is moving through the Four Corners. Snow in the Wasatch, Tetons, central and northern mountains of Colorado through 222, end of day, and then it dries out 223, and then it's a waiting game on 223, 224. Here comes the energy from both branches, and they begin to merge. This is 226 afternoon. Heavy widespread snow, Tetons, Wasatch, central and northern mountains of Colorado, and also looking back into the Pacific Northwest with heavy snow. And it continues. Look at 227. This is probably when everything matures. On 227, heavy snow, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, Idaho, parts of Montana. There's end of day 227, all that heavy snow rolling from Utah through Colorado and New Mexico. Next storm system coming in with the northern branch into the Pacific Northwest with some heavy totals, and that begins to make its way down slowly through the interior, but it's taking its time. Again, that'll likely move down through the interior Rockies first week of March. Okay, let's look at the latest numbers. Here's my latest grand totals map. All of today through 229. So grand totals by late 229, looking at about 3 feet for Little and Big Cottonwood Canyons, a couple of feet in the Tetons, 1 to 2 feet in Colorado. In fact, a lot of those numbers have trended up, especially in western Colorado. Now we're looking at about 2 feet. Anywhere in purple on this map is over a foot. In western Colorado, those numbers have gone up. Look at the numbers in the Pacific Northwest. They've trended up. 80 inches potentially now in my forecast around Timberline, 40 to 50, Bachelor, Rainier, Stevens, Baker, and the numbers through interior BC have gone up and are holding pretty firm. Through interior BC, Kicking Horse, Revelstoke, and Fernie, 1 to 2 feet of accumulation, grand total possible. Let's break it down by time period. So today through tomorrow, next 48 hours, 1 to 2 feet in the Wasatch. Looking at about 2 to 6 central and northern mountains of Colorado and 4 to 8 in the Sierra. Second time period's quiet. Leftover light snow in Colorado, and you can see where it's also light up in Wyoming and Utah. Next period is more significant. This is when the northern branch comes crashing in. Looking at about a foot for the Wasatch, about a foot for the Tetons, and potentially 1 to 2 feet in Colorado. And a lot of that comes 226 and 227 as that main area of low pressure and that west-northwest flow slides through. Looking at 1 to 2 feet up in the Pacific Northwest and probably 4 to 10 up there through interior BC. All right, final time period, 228, 229, marking the next storm sliding in from the Pacific Northwest. That's where the big totals are going to be through 229 up there. Another foot for the Tetons, another 6 to 10 for Idaho, 1 to 2 feet or more in parts of the Pacific Northwest, and another 4 to 6 through interior BC. All right, to the northeast, only light snow in my forecast today through 229. Most of this comes 223 and then probably 227, 228, and 229. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this morning mountain weather update. Enjoy all this new snow. We'll end on the grand total map here. Again, we still have a lot of snow, feet of snow to go through 229. Take care, guys.